Brace the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an Enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. Start converting your B2B audience today. Spend $250 on your first campaign and get a free $250 credit for the next one. Get started today at linkedin.com/campaign. Terms and conditions apply.
Baby Keem, Kendrick Lamar, Good Flirts. Let's talk about it. How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It Music Reviews Season 12. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show, guys. It is finally here. It's Friday night, and you know what that means when New Music Friday, new music comes out, and I've been waiting for this album ever since it was announced last week. It's finally here. Baby Keem dropped a new album, and we actually have the Kendrick Lamar feature. Now, there was some leaks for this song. I did not check the leaks out. I didn't want to, even hear them. I wanted to wait till the actual song drops to give my real opinion. Y'all know how I feel about leaks most of the time. I don't really like them, So, let's get into this song. Today we got Baby Keem, Kendrick Lamar. We also got some, singer-artist Momo Boyd, too. So that's pretty cool. Good Flirts. This is not a rap song. Kendrick Lamar does kind of rap on his verse, but this is not a rap song, which I'm pretty surprised about. But, this song kind of reminds me of is the older kind of 90s, not really 90s, but, taking the 90s sound and kind of flipping it on your own in the 2000s sound, which I'm getting to the point where Jeremiah. And that's what it kind of reminds me of when I'm listening to this song. Kind of reminds me of like a Jeremiah R&B song. The way Baby Keem's sounding on here, which the vocals from Baby Keem sound absolutely fantastic. I don't mind, even attempting this type of sound. I've heard this type of song, like the way it is before. But I'll say this, if you can actually sing really well, actually have a really good voice, then I'm not mad at it at all. I'm actually having a good-ass time with it. So, I really love what Baby Keem did with this song. And, him and Jeremiah are different because Baby Keem can really flow. He can really fucking flow on beats, and he's melodically really flowing really nice. So I really do enjoy that. Baby Keem overall had a really good hook. I love the vocals, and then it switches over to the other artist, Momo Boyd. I didn't really like her part that much. I like...
This episode is brought to you by Redfin. You're listening to a podcast, which means you're probably multitasking. Maybe even scrolling home listings on Redfin. Saving homes without expecting to get them. But Redfin isn't just built for endless browsing. It's built to help you find and own a home. With agents who close twice as many deals, when you find the one, you've got a real shot at getting it. Get started at redfin.com. Own the dream.
The background vocals, but honestly, I just prefer Baby Keem just singing the whole entire way. I'll just be honest with you. Man was killing it. Man had good-ass vocals, good-ass flows, good-ass flow switches too, slight vocal switches with his melodic vocals too, and you just had a really good combination of such good-ass things. I'll say this, I'm surprised that I've really enjoyed a Baby Keem track like this because, when I really think about it, I don't really like Baby Keem's music or... I've listened to Melodic Blue when that dropped, when that whole big thing dropped, everybody comparing that album and stuff like that. But I don't really listen to Baby Keem's music, so, already having a good start like this where we're kind of having like an R&B vibe, which I do really like. It sounds really fire. So overall, I really love Baby Keem's performance on this song. Overall, I will say Baby Keem had a really nice verse, really nice flow, liked all the different flow switches. Now, let's get into the Kendrick Lamar verse because, I was really wondering how Kendrick Lamar was going to sound on this song, and I knew he was going to start rapping. I just guess I didn't realize, I really didn't realize Kendrick Lamar was going to, once again, do the melodic rapping. Man, sometimes I like it. Sometimes like the SZA songs, and when SZA dropped a song and Kendrick Lamar was featured on it, that sounded really good. But then there's other times where I'm just like, man, this feels so played out most of the fucking time when I'm listening to melodic Kendrick Lamar. Because, melodic Kendrick Lamar is him kind of sleepily, kind of lazily singing. And yeah, there's a flow to it, but it doesn't really sound that good. It needs background vocals to always back it up. And that's my biggest problem with Kendrick Lamar's singing. It just doesn't really have much to it. It always has to rely on, samples or background elements or, the vocals or, he needs his vocals stacked to actually sound good. Like in Good Flirts in this song with Baby Keem, you don't need no stacked vocals with Baby Keem. Baby Keem's melodic vocals on here are really good. They sound really nice. Kendrick Lamar is going to need that sound because if he doesn't have it, it's not going to sound really fucking good. It's not going to sound, the greatest fucking shit. And it never does. And that's my big problem with this singing. And then the lyrics are just, so laughable that they just remind me of, like, Mojo Jojo with Playboi Carti. Like, how funny that song was. Like, I couldn't even take it seriously at all. And that's kind of disappointing in my opinion, if you kind of change the direction of the song. You have a kind of like an R&B track, but once it gets to Kendrick Lamar, it's just kind of like a comedy fucking song at this point. I'm just starting to fucking laugh my ass off because the vocals sound so bad. The lyrics are fucking terrible. The vocal switch-ups are so ass on this verse that I just cannot get behind it at all. It's just kind of mind-blowing to me how sometimes Kendrick Lamar can have, some of like the best rap verses or even have some really nice melodic performances too. And then there's other times where, like, he switches his voice, like on the last Baby Keem track, a long time ago, he switches his voice to this, like, weird-ass voice, and it's like, alright, man, this does not sound good at all. You can't convince me this, like, weird-ass voice on Kendrick Lamar sounds good. And you can't convince me that his singing sounds good either. This man needs so many things in the background to help him out. Sometimes I'm just like, why are you even singing? Overall, when we talk about Baby Keem, Kendrick Lamar, Good Flirts, I really overall enjoy Baby Keem's verse and hook. I really enjoyed that. Moma Boyd was pretty decent, but, none of my favorites here, And then Kendrick Lamar had such a terrible verse that it just kind of ruined, and it kind of switched the whole vibe of the song, and I don't know how I really feel about that, and I'm kind of scared now to check out this album, but, what Baby Keem did on this song, I'm really excited to see what Baby Keem does on this new album that he dropped, Casino. Can't wait to check that out right after this when I get this out, but, yeah, guys, overall, I'm just going to give this song an easy 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications, guys. We're dropping new content every single day. And thank you so much for listening to this podcast episode. It means the world to me. Thank you for all your support, guys. And I will see y'all later. We got more Baby Keem content coming. Get ready for that. And we also got some other stuff, too, that came out. So, more pop reviews coming out, but we also got some rap stuff now coming out. Y'all have a good one. Alright, guys. Bye.